This recording is to help you with lesson 4.02 on trigonometric functions using the unit circle. So please make sure that you go into the lessons tab. There is a folder titled information, and within that folder there are actually two documents that you're going to need for unit 4. The first document is the unit circle. Print that off and keep it nearby. You'll be using it from now until the end of the year. And then the second document is trig identity tables. And that identity table will be very helpful throughout the unit. All right, first things first, we are going to find the 6 trigonometric functions that correspond to the point that's given on the circle there. And the point is -3/5, +4/5. So sine, remember, is your y value, so that corresponds to the 4/5. And your cosine is your x value, which corresponds to the -3/5. Now tangent, remember, that is sine over cosine. So if I were to do that, I would have 4/5. Remember, you cannot divide fractions, so I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of cosine, which is a -5/3. So that simplifies to your -4/3. And then your other 3 trigonometric functions are the reciprocals of your sine, cosine, and tangent. So cosecant is 5/4, secant is -5/3, and cotangent is -3/4. All right, next you will need your unit circle in order to answer this question. It says, find the point on the unit circle that corresponds to the real number, which is 4π/3. So you're going to find 4π/3 on your unit circle, and it should lie somewhere in that third quadrant. So it actually is on there, and it corresponds to the point -1/2 (-√3/2). So it lies somewhere over in this section. All right, using that π/4, let's and that point of √2/2, √2/2. Oh, this is different. I'm thinking it's 4π/3 or 3π/4, however it was. π/4 is in the first quadrant, and it refers to the point √2/2, √2/2. So let's find sine, cosine, and tangent. So sine is your y value, cosine is your x value, and tangent is sine over cosine. So either way, you get 1 there. If we wanted to, we could say √2/2 times 2 over √2. And notice that simplifies to 1. All right, how about π/2? π/2 on your unit circle is right up here. So that corresponds to the point 0, 1. So sine is 1, cosine is 0. Tangent would be 1/0. You cannot have 0 in the denominator, so that is undefined, or you can write not available or not applicable if you feel so inclined to do so. Cosecant is 1/sine, so that's still 1. Secant is 1/0, which is undefined or not applicable. And cotangent is the inverse or reciprocal of tangent, so that's 0/1, and this time that does equal 0. All right, here's where the other document comes in handy, the trig identity tables that you need for Unit 4 in the information folder there. You can find both of these actually located in those identity tables. And doing so, you know that sine of pi minus t is the same thing as sine of t, which we know is 4/5. And sine t plus pi, or pi plus t, is the same as negative sine t, so we get a negative 4/5 here. So make sure you use those tables in that document to help you with those type of problems. All right, next we need a calculator, and secant, remember, is the same as 1 over cosine. So 1 over cosine of 22.8 is negative 1.4486. Please make sure that your calculator is in radian mode. All right, so go to the mode and make sure that you are in the radians and not degrees. If you are in degree mode, you will not get that correct answer.